Did you know that companies with aligned sales and marketing teams see a 38% higher sales win rate? If your teams are siloed, you could be leaving big wins on the table. Sales and marketing should be the ultimate power duo, like Batman and Robin, Laurel and Hardy, if you're a little older, maybe, Snoopy and Charlie. But they often operate in silos, missing opportunities and wasting resources. And today we'll talk about how to seamlessly align these true critical functions to drive greater success for your business. You ready to break down the walls? For many businesses, sales and marketing are seen as two distinct processes. Marketing generates leads and sales closes them, right? End of story. But in reality, the disconnect between these two teams can create significant inefficiencies, lost leads. Ever had that happen? What happened to that lead? Oh, I don't know. I didn't get it. And then, of course, missed revenue targets. Whose fault is that? Sales goes, it's marketing. They give us crap leads. And marketing goes, sales doesn't work the leads we give them. Kind of sucks. But marketing, who knows? That maybe they are targeting the wrong audience or generating leads that sales teams don't know how to handle. On the other hand, sales may be missing key messaging and insights from marketing that could help close deals faster. And the result, friction, underperformance, and a bunch of finger pointing. Kind of, that's not good, right? So, how do we break down these silos and get sales and marketing working hand in hand? Let's explore three key strategies that can align your sales and marketing teams, creating a seamless flow that amplifies the results for both, and none of this finger pointing stuff. The first one is shared goals and KPIs. One of the very first steps toward alignment is setting common goals for both teams. Of course, they will still have their own individual goals, but we're talking about some common goals for both. So instead of marketing just being measured on leads and sales and being measured on closed deals, set shared KPIs like revenue targets, pipeline growth. That's a really big one. Pipeline coverage, huge. Conversion rates. This encourages both teams to work together toward the same outcome instead of competing over who's doing their part and who's sucking wind. The second is unified messaging and content strategy. Consistent messaging is critical for ensuring smooth handoff from marketing to sales. Marketing should provide content and insights that sales can use at different stages of the buyer journey, whether it's content for lead nurturing or specific case studies to close deals. A unified strategy that ensures prospects get the same story and value proposition no matter who they're talking to. That makes the entire process feel seamless. You ever had the situation where you ask sales, are you using this marketing piece? No, nobody cares about that. It doesn't address the right things. It's marketing doesn't get it because they've built all this stuff in a silo. Or sales is doing their own things. They're rolling their own marketing message. And marketing is going, why are you saying that? That's not right. And so it's getting that message right so that process does feel seamless. We're all telling the same story, singing off the same sheet of music, whatever analogy you want to use. The third one is cross department communication. And the communication between sales and marketing can't just be occasional check ins once a month, once a week, once a year. But there's got to be regular meetings, shared dashboards, and feedback loops where both teams can learn from each other. What's really going on? How are the leads working out? What's going on with the close rates? And giving some feedback. So, marketing needs to know what's the quality of the leads, what's happening with those. Sales needs to know what's going on with marketing. What are the campaigns that are in? What's the messaging going on right now? What are the current promotions? How about that? Sales has to provide that feedback, and marketing has to share data on what's resonating with prospects. What is it people are clicking on? What's working right now? And this real time exchange helps both of those refine lead generation and closing strategies. I've had a lot of conversations with superstar RevOps leaders over the last couple of months, and I've heard a simple shift that kind of unites all three of these strategies. And it's something that very few companies are doing, and that is having SDRs report to marketing instead of sales. When I first heard that, I was like, sales is where they belong, right? Their outreach, their pre-sales, discovery calls, qualifying. And they're like, yeah, you mean creating MQLs or turning MQLs and SQLs? Is yeah, I guess so. But SDRs, they are on the front lines generating leads. They're calling outbound. They're reaching out to the inbound leads that came in. Who better to help close the loop with marketing about the questions that are asked? What's going on in those calls? What's the perceived value? and then providing a higher quality handoff to sales because they can pass that information along as well. So it really informs both so that, hey, here's what we talked about in the initial call, and here's what they're interested in, and passing that on to sales. But probably 90% of the companies out there don't do this. They're still, SDRs are in the sales silo. But aligning your sales and marketing teams isn't just about improving communication, it's about creating a cohesive strategy that drives both lead generation and deal closure. It's got to be both. Shared goals, unified messaging, regular communication are certainly the keys to achieving that. So, how do you align sales and marketing in your business? Share your experiences in the comments below and check out our next video. We're going to talk about optimizing sales strategies for growth. Let's bridge the gap and drive success together.